Warm greetings everyone, I hope you're coping well in this crazy world, but let's escape that for the time being. My name is Nick, we're on the Commodore Amiga, and we're looking at a game called Magic Pockets. It was published by Renegade in 1991 and developed by the good old Bitmap Brothers. Now I like a lot of the Bitmap Brothers games, so we'll see how this one plays as well. The music playing is Doing the Do by Betty Boo, or a remix version anyway. There's nothing she can't do, not to get confused with Betty Boop of course, or Betty Rubble. Or Ooh Betty, as Frank Spencer once said. Yeah, so it's Magic Pockets. It's a platformer where you control the Bitmap kid who's got magic trousers. Yeah, well, you know, if someone says you've got magic trousers, I think they're best to be avoided. But anyway, these magic trousers have got infinite pockets, which you can store a vast amount of things. But a platformer developed over 4 worlds. It says cave, jungle, river and mountain. We're starting off in the cave here, and each world is developed, well, split over different stages. So you can shoot, I think, whirlwindy type things. There we go. There's a strength bar on the bottom right which determines how strong your power is. By the longer you hold it down, the more powerful the shot is. No in-game music, which is a little bit disappointing. Yeah, it's a sideways scroller. It's not moving great at the moment, but there's bonus pickups and power-ups, which hopefully I'll run into. First impressions is it's running a little bit flat. Okay. Well, Renegade 1991, developed by the Bitmap Brothers. Immediately I prefer Gods by Bitmap Brothers and Chaos Engine. It seems to knock this one for 6. But let's just see if it grows on me or I get past the first level. Animation isn't great. Graphics are average so far. No in-game music, which Gods didn't have that either. But it doesn't just seems to be like animation frames missing from this thing. And I do not like the shooting mechanism. Jumping is a bit weak too. Anyway, let's keep going. Palette is a little bit washed out. Lives in the bottom left, represented by that hand holding up 3 fingers, they will eventually diminish to none. Can I get off the first stage? I do not know. Now, as always, if you had this game back in the day, let me know, because you probably will discover a bit more about it than what I'm going to do here, because as we all know by now, this channel is all about really seeing, as a kid, what your impressions have been of the game on the first or second go, and would there have been enough there for you to want to go back or maybe look at something else. At the moment I'm a little bit underwhelmed. It falls behind quite a lot of other platformy games that the Amiga was awash with. Oh dear. So yeah, it's not standing out for me at the moment, but maybe there's something pretty obvious I was missing. If the game come with a pair of magic trousers, it would have got me very interested. I just don't like this shooting mechanism thing. I think that's poor. Either get away with that completely or have a better weapon or a gun or something. That frog's getting concussed. A couple of shots and he's doomed. Right, so it's all about navigation, knowing where to go next. There might be a puzzle element, but nowhere near like Gods or indeed Deep Core, which we reviewed a few days ago. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to keep this one too long. It's the Bitmap Kid. There wasn't a sequel to this game, and I can't say I'm surprised. I think it came out on the PC as well. Betty Boo, you might want to do a Google of her. I think Renegade were owned by a music publisher that owned the rights to the Betty Boo music, so that's why that was there, I suppose. There's bonus stages in this every now and again. Whether we get to them, that's debatable. There's no timer at all. So, but if you do hang around, I'm told a bubble will come along and engulf you. That arrow there that come up was trying to tell me where to go. So go up, but I think that was pretty obvious, wasn't it? At time of recording, the coronavirus is all over the place. I hope you're coping well with it and got enough food. Panic buyers have looted the shops. I don't know if we're on rationing as of yet. This is, yeah, anyway. But we will survive this thing, won't we? We'll come together right now. As that, was that a John Lennon song? Come together right now. Da, da, da. I think Tina Turner sang it and Michael Jackson as well. But we're just killing snails. They seem to be minding their own business. No need to kill this snail up here. He's guarding absolute nothing. But Magic Pocket Trouser Man has killed him anyway. The Bitmap Kid, he's probably in his 40s or 50s by now. Hooray! If you are the Bitmap Kid, the Bitmap old kid, then comment below. Right, I don't know what these green things are supposed to be. Slime or, I don't know, a jellyfish? Can't shoot through there. Hop, he says as he jumps, as they do in all these games. We reviewed them in quite a short order, so that's why this game's probably not doing very well in my mind. Having reviewed Deep Core and Gods. Gods was the best out of those, although obviously I didn't know what I was doing, as I'm not here. But it's sort of like playing sort of okay, but it just feels a little bit unfinished to me. If the Betty Boo music had been playing now at the same time, that would have lifted it considerably, but it's not, and so it's quiet. I wonder what that TV does. Looks like a quite old TV. Is it a black and white TV? I'm told in the UK about 10,000 people still have a black and white TV licence. Well, what do you know? Black and white TV, what's that? Some people might say. Well, it's a TV, but it's in black and white. It's not good for watching things like the snooker on. I remember a commentary once where the commentator said he snookered on the brown or something. If you're watching a black and white TV, or a map there, it's the one next to the yellow, which wasn't helpful at all. Right, so that's a map. Not much use. I don't know if we could pick that up and move around. There's a guy, an old guy just walking backward and forward. Probably got the coronavirus, minding his own business, and now we're firing whirlwinds at him. So the Bitmap kid is a bit of a naughty boy, really. Yeah, try out other Bitmap games. My favourite ones, I suppose, Chaos Engine. Cadaver's not too bad. But, you know, Speedball 1, Speedball 2, I love those. Platformer games, gods, as I say, we already mentioned. This, I don't know what's going on with this one. It doesn't seem to be of the usual quality. Maybe I'm being a bit cruel on it. As I say, if you owned it back in the day, you might have some nostalgic memories for it, which I haven't got. And nostalgia always adds a big chunk to it. But yeah, I've got none. I've just got magic trousers, magic pockets. If you had magic pockets where you put an infinite amount of stuff in, a bit like the TARDIS in Doctor Who, what would you put in? I'd probably put in scaffolding, a couple of swimming pools, a mansion, maybe a park, all in my trousers. And yeah, you can make jokes there. Is that a swimming pool in your pocket, or well, you do the rest of the joke yourself? Boom! Right, how do I get past these two ogres? Oh, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going, really. We've got 2 lives left. I wish it was no lives left, but anyway. Maybe there's something I've missed over in this direction. Boom. They don't regenerate these. Can I jump back across that? That's where I come from originally. I can't get back there, I don't think. Yeah, it's Doomsville. So we're forced into going into a direction, unless I can get... No, there's a stone preventing me doing it. The jumping is so imprecise on this. I want to jump further, but it just won't let me. Bitmap Kid cannot jump. Maybe he needs to work out a bit. He moves like a bit of a podge. Head going up and down. Yeah, I prefer Benny Hill's Madcap Chase on the Spectrum, the animation of that. Check out that one. But if you're just an Amiga fan and not a Spectrum fan, then you probably won't do. I've taken a path like a few of you might have done in retro gaming history, where I started off with a ZX Spectrum, the 48K rubber keyboard, and never upgraded to the Plus or the 128K, and eventually when the 16-bit was going, and I was coming to the end of senior school then and just leaving, then I got an Amiga. Hooray! 16-bit, there we go. Game Boy Advance shortly followed after that as well, my first proper handheld and really my only one besides the PS Vita. And yeah, then it went to PlayStation territory. Hop, hop, hop. Come on, dude. Magic pockets. It should be called tragic pockets, really. There's not a great deal to like in this game. I'm bored silly. If you're bored silly, well, we're bored silly together, and I'll just try and say stupid stuff so we have a bit of fun. But that's what it's all about, really. Having a bit of fun with friends. You might interact with other people in the comment section who are equally as silly as you or me. Then well done. Excellent. The channel works like a magnet, I suppose. There's a lot of clever people in the comment section. You're probably one of them. You know this already. And funny people, you know this already. And there we go. Hooray to you. Or there might be no one in the comment section, and then I'm talking to myself. Hooray! Hello, Nick. All right, mate? How you doing? Not too bad. I'm playing Magic Pockets. Are you? Great. See, the conversation could go on like that. How clever and erudite I am. Right, let's kill these fellas. That's all very well talking nonsense the whole time. Oh, look. Just get out of the way, sir. Ah! Oh, no, I've done this a bit wrong. How do I get through there? Ah! Oh, dearie me. Strength's not looking great, i.e. not at all. No lives left, it's a held fist. Oh, I can shoot through there. That's useful, I didn't know that. That's useful. Here comes Mr. Toady again. Maybe I'm being a bit limited with my shooting stuff. I mean, you're not limited to how much you can fire. Maybe I just need to hold my finger on the fire button like rapid fire or something. Oh. Yeah, I'm being a bit of a dope here. I think when I reviewed Gods or Deep Core, a few people told me not to review this one because it wasn't very good. I should have listened to you, really. But it's all about playing everything, so, you know, the good games, you can appreciate the good games when you play the not so good games as well. What's that do? Gum? Don't know, reactivate. Oh, look at that! We've blown a bubble gum. That's the best bit of the game so far. Now, using this, we've got to avoid all these fellas, I'd imagine. Don't pop your bubble. There's a star there. What does that do? I'm not sure. Go over all these blobs. See you later, blobs. How often have we heard that phrase? Ah! Oh, when I've died. Continue. Yes, continue, please. What, down on fire? Side on fire? Why won't it let me continue? I don't want to start all over again. Right, I think it's... Is it loading? It says game over now. Don't let me... Oh, look at that. The cave. Get ready, as it said in Speedball 2 once. Right, okay. Right, although it didn't let me continue from where I left off because I probably hit the wrong thing, I should be able to race through now. I know sort of like what I'm doing. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Reviewed quite a few Amiga games. I'm well behind in doing the, you know, the batch of 50 we normally do, where we have a recap all in a row there in the reviewed game list. I'm well over, but I haven't got too much time at the moment. Actually, I haven't said that. Sometimes I put these up out of order. If it's up already, hooray, but I doubt it will be. Boom! Okay, right. There's a cake. That's in short supply at the moment around here. Oh, look at that. It's supposed to be a tornado. It looks a bit like maybe a wasp nest. No one likes to be engulfed in a wasp nest, do they? If you like being engulfed in a wasp nest, comment below. No one's gonna do that. I maybe should have done the reverse. Hup, hup, hup. Hup. BC Kid. Hasn't got a Walkman. Yeah, you know, Walkmans. They were good, weren't they? I remember my first Walkman. I got it for Christmas, and I was listening to it in bed, and I felt like I was in the future. I remember I had the Hits Tape 7, and that things like, was it Sisters of Mercy, House of Corrosion, I think it was. Good. Hey now, now, sing this corrosion to me. Great song, which I did bad. I think Jean-Michel Jarre was on there as well. And Funky Town, I think, was in there. Won't you take me to a funky town? Don't take me to Magic Pockets Town, that's for sure. I was trying to think what else was on there. I think Donna Summer, I Want to Have Dinner with Gershwin, that was on there as well. You might have had the Hits Tape 7 as well if you're a similar age to me. I think Now was about Now, that's what I call Music 10 or something. What are they on now? About 500. Now that's what I call Music 500. Yeah. I might have that tape still somewhere. Terence Trent D'Arby, that was it. Is either Wishing Well might have been there, or one of his. Yeah, if you let me stay. But anyway, he wouldn't have known the carnage that was going on here, as the Bitmap Kid runs through destroying snails with miniature wasp nest stroke tornado things. How are we doing? Well, about the same as before. Nice little rumble tumble there. Hup. Come on, keep going. He's got nice trainers on. That's an interesting walk he's got going. Live's still looking pretty nifty. We won't go on that TV map again. Let's kill this ogre because we're nasty like that. Missed him. Yeah. It's flawed, isn't it, this game? Very flawed. He doesn't jump properly. Doesn't move very well. The shooting mechanism doesn't work. Yeah, it's playability. It's a shame. Playability is and the graphics. Don't know, they're uninteresting. It just doesn't seem to work really. It's a shame because, yeah, everything seems to be underpowered. I want to like it, but I can't. You might have a different opinion, or you might fully agree. But I could give this one a miss. I don't think I'll be going back to this ever again. Ah, yeah, that's pretty much what I'd say if I did come back to it again. Tragic Pockets with holes in. That would be a good name of the game. Tragic Pockets with holes in 5. Go away. Oh, I'm dead again. Right, it probably won't let me continue, will it? Oh, 2 credits. It did let me continue, but I didn't get to a save point, I suppose, because I'm so rubbish. So I'm going to start again. Right. Right, okay, let's try and be a bit more handy with the shooting, and then... Oh, God, I've been playing this longer than I thought. Let's try and be a bit more handy with the shooting, then. Let's go to town on it, and if we get to the same place as before, we're going to get out of here. We're not going to labour the point. The caves is divided over a number of stages, as the next one will have been jungle, river and mountain, but I doubt the gameplay is going to change a lot more. I've told in the instructions that the things he shoots is maybe different from stage to stage. We'll have to take that on trust, so it might get a bit more playable later on, but I don't think I can be bothered to find out. Betty Boo, and you get through. There's nothing she can do or can't do or something. Wonder what happened to Betty Boo. I think she had a couple of songs, and that was a bit it really. I think all just the producers made the money then, and the singers made diddly squat. A bit like YouTube, really. Yeah. I'm like a modern day Betty Boo, but without the hairstyle or the clothes. Right. The thing is also with this game is, it helps if you've got a love for the actual character. This Bitmap kid, I really couldn't care if he died. To be honest with you, he seems like some kid that will get on the bus, and turn on a radio with no headphones or something you can hear and annoy everyone. I mean, what is there to like about this Bitmap kid? The Bitmap Brothers great. This Bitmap kid, I don't know if they made him in a lab or something, but no, he can die. I'd rather control the snail and kill lots of Bitmap kids on different levels. Why don't someone do a hack like that? Make it run a bit quicker as well. Hup, hup. Yeah, I've been playing this much longer. This will be my last go on it, most definitely. I just want to see if I can get past this first bit, really. There's something to be said about avoiding conflict. You don't have to necessarily kill everyone, do you? There we go, look. I'm raining down weapons on him, and that's what you do. So once you've learned how to do that, I suppose it's a bit easy. Before I was being a bit too lily-livered with it. Yeah, just rain hell on them. Don't spare anything. Look, I was just doing one at a time. Yeah, there we go. So that makes the game quite a bit easier, doesn't it, really? I think there's been any coins down here, is there? Yeah, lots of coins for me. Presumably we can use that to buy something later on, but we're getting points. 8,200. The same as my best ever darts score with 8,200 darts. I'm good at darts. If you want a darts game, they're probably mainly on the Spectrum, although the Amiga did have some. I think Wacky Darts or 180 come out on there. I might have reviewed them. Can't remember. I think I reviewed them on the Spectrum anyway. Milk. That thing. Now the balloon, the best bit of the game. Blow up the balloon. Right, let's try and be a bit more clever with it now, if we can do. Let's manoeuvre. Mirror, signal, manoeuvre. Don't pop your balloon. Here I go with my beautiful balloon. Other balloon songs are available. Sing them if you can do. Right. Oh, this bat dog thing. Get out of the way, bat dog thing. That'd be a good superhero, wouldn't it? There's Bat Think, I suppose, but there was never bat dog. Well, I can't even say it now. Bat dog thing. Perhaps that's why I didn't make it. It was a tongue twister. Call for bat dog thing. No, it's not. Right. There's a polo. I always wondered what happened to all those holes in the polo. You know, so they must have drilled through them. Maybe it's one person doing one polo at a time. What happened to all those centre bits? Did he take them home? Perhaps that were his wages. It's possible. Sometimes when you're reviewing stuff for ages, you go a bit mad, but I can't say I've experienced it myself. It'll happen one day, I suppose. Boom. Right. These guys seem to be guarding some sort of door or fortress to get in. I imagine that's the way out. Come on, bat dog thing. Die. Just got to kill him and then we're there, I think. If indeed this is the end of the stage. Right, can I go in there? Right, now what's happening? I thought that was going to end there. Is that a door I can go in? No, I'm not getting in there. That's just a back graphic that means nothing to no one. So where'd you go then? Maybe this is a good time to get out of here. Can I jump up that top there? There's stuff up there. There's a licorice all sort. I was hoping I could just shoot through the wall. There seems to be graphics either side going there. Maybe there's something I've missed. Is that gold thing? No, that's just a graphic, so you can't activate that. Definitely can't get in the door. There wasn't a key to pick up anywhere, was there? I found there's an arrow saying go up, so perhaps that means we go up. Oh, there we go. Up we go. Now what? We can't get up there. I need that. Are we stuck here? Oh, come off it. I think I'm losing the will to live now. Well, there's something obvious to do there that gets you up there, but I don't think I can be bothered to find out. We've been playing this way too long, and I've given this game too much time, more than it actually physically deserves. It's saying up arrow, but how? Yeah, I'm getting annoyed now. I think we will leave that one there, so I hope you liked having a look at that. I didn't think it was that good. I think it was lackluster in all departments. It was very, very, very average. Avoid, I would say. That's a shame for the Bitmap Brothers, because I generally like all their games. So, hope you liked having a look at that at least. That was Magic Pockets on the Commodore Amiga, published by Renegade in 1991, developed by the Bitmap Brothers, of course. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome, and I love reading your comments. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.